Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Justin here, Fragrance Fan. Go ahead and do me a solid, click that like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. I'm going to keep on pressing out these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That $40-ish and $100 range, and most of these are going to be way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And what I'm talking about today is a Woody Amber. It was launched sometime around 2010. I've done a lot of this house, and I just slept on this one. I forgot to do it. So the one I'm talking about is commonly found in the local rack stores. It's among the cheapest, $12.99 range. And I'm talking about English Laundry's signature. Standard English Laundry everything, including that cheap cap. This one stayed together on me, luckily. I like that. If you know me at all, you know that these, I talk about how these things fall apart in the center. It drives me nuts. But aside from that, atomizer, pretty good on this one. So I'm going to go over the notes with you guys, let you know what I think about this thing, occasions to wear it, if it's even worth the $12.99 that it's priced at. In the top, there is bergamot, cedar, lemon, and lavender. In the mid, there's coriander, nutmeg, and in the base, there's musk, sandalwood, vetiver, and amber. So to me, a lot of people compare this to Le Mans. I don't get that, like, hardly at all. It shares like vague similarities. Le Mans is very powdery. This is a little bit more creamy. Le Mans is much heavier and denser, more suited for cold weather. This is more suited for like spring and fall and stuff like that. You do get a good amount of the citrus. If this thing's compared to anything, it's Arrogant. If you own Arrogant, this English Laundry's Arrogant, this might get a little bit redundant, because in the opening they're probably 80 to 85% similar, and in the dry down they're about 90. The difference between the two is Arrogant is a little bit creamier and it's very soapy, whereas this is a little bit spicier and still maintaining a lot of that soapy quality. This is easy for the office, it's easy for casual wear, it's somewhat classy, so you could go to like a semi-formal occasion, like a lunch out or something, wearing, I don't know, shirts like this. This ain't like, you know, nothing crazy, but it's got a collar. So it works well for stuff like that. A lot of people say it's signature scent worthy. A lot of fragrances are. Really what a signature scent to me is something that's a little bit different. People can like assign it to you because it's a distinct smell. It performs decent and it's not gonna really offend anybody. And this does kind of sit well within that category. There's nothing mind-blowing here, but there's nothing really offensive about it. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea because there is a bit of maturity to this fragrance. With the creaminess from the sandalwood, the sandalwood offers a bit of creaminess. The coriander has a good amount of spice going on, and the bergamot dries off. It comes off pretty quickly, about 45 minutes into this. Longevity is solid though. I'll get a good 6 hours out of this. I wore it today and it wasn't bad. And I do extremely hot work and this wasn't too bad. And it lasted like 7 hours because I was like sweating and stuff like that. But I mean, typically you'll probably get a good 6 or 6.5 hours. And an overall rating that I can give this is a 6 because it's a little bit above your good average fragrance. And with the price point of $12.99, that is solid. This is a solid pickup for that. And the good news about most of these is they don't have a box in them, so you can go ahead and open it and spray it and see what you think. So I'm here to tell you that the dry down isn't too much different than the opening. It just doesn't have that much citrus, and it will last about 6 hours. It's a strong average performer. So that's my final thoughts on English Laundry's signature. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.